Hey, it's Angie, and I'm without Dave right now because, well, if you saw the scooter DNA, you saw that I was out and about riding a scooter while Dave was stuck in the office working. Well, I guess the tables have turned because Dave is out and about now, and I'm stuck in the office. Take a look.
Hey, it's Dave. I'm here in downtown Oklahoma City on top of a big building here, and I'm here with Judy Hatfield. Judy, where are we and what are we doing here?
We are on the roof of Carnegie Centre, downtown's latest mixed-use fantastic development.
Carnegie Centre, that's a buzzword there. This is a historic building in Oklahoma City.
Yes, it is. It was the old downtown library, which actually originated in the 1890s and has been a part of Oklahoma City ever since, until the new Ron Norick Library about 4 years ago.
So Oklahoma City has a brand new library, and that's great.
Yes.
The place looks great. But downtown living is also new to Oklahoma City as well, and you're bringing more of that here with this building.
That's exactly the plan, and we're going to zero in on the 18 condos, for sale units, which has been a piece of the living for downtown that's been missing. So we're going to have an opportunity to own your own downtown living space and hopefully appreciate over the years from a valuation standpoint because of the great things happening with downtown Oklahoma City.
Judy, tell us more about the condos, maybe some ballpark pricing and size.
Sure. The smallest unit is going to be 890 square feet, and they'll go up to as high as 2,450 square feet.
Big.
It's pretty large. That was a
house.
2-bedroom. It is, and hopefully that'll be a corporate kind of product that a large corporation might decide that they want to use for interviewing and for events downtown and that sort of thing. So
you mentioned some cool things that are going to be outside on the windows that if you're inside, it looks cool.
Yes.
It's not intrusive, but it's pretty good privacy from those trying to look in maybe from the outside.
That's exactly right. It's called a sun screening process, and I learned about that in visiting the Robert Mondavi School of Performing Arts at UC Davis in California. Just drop by, and it sounded like a great thing to do. Anyway, the cool thing about it is there'll be 4'9" balconies on every single residential unit. Then on the outside of that, there'll be the sun screening, which is actually a hydrofoil type of piece of metal about every 18 inches, and they're 17 inches long. And what that does is it really keeps people from being able to see in, yet you can see out beautifully. And it screens the sun and gives you that privacy, even though you're right in the middle of downtown, because we want the exterior to all be glass.
Very nice,
Yeah.
very nice. It's a good, clean look.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now tell me more about the building, because it's not just residential stuff coming in.
You're right. We really wanted this to be a full mixed-use type of project. So the lower level will be office opportunities, big as you want, small as you want. Right now we've got them in around the 1,000 square foot range so that they're affordable, once again, to purchase, or an investor could purchase and rent to someone, attorneys, professionals, whatever might be down. Then the first floor will be the commercial retail end of the business, convenience retail for people that live in the building, and then other places that are fun to drop by, perhaps a tapas bar or a coffee shop or anything else that might be important. An architect might decide they want their name on the outside of their office, and that would be a great place for that to be. Then the second floor is where we hide the parking for the residential folks so that everybody's got a residential
So the parking is within the premises.
Right, within the premises, and there'll be 18 parks and 18 residential condos.
Very nice,
Yes.
very nice. Any plans for the roof up here?
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Glad you asked.
Okay.
On the roof, the plan is that actually from the edge of the roof we'll have an 8-foot fence so that it's safe.
Sure.
Don't have to worry about if people partake of an adult libation that there would be any concern about falling.
Good thinking.
And in addition to that, there'll be what's called a pergola. And there will be one here, and there'll be one on the north end. And
Now,
what
what's
that
a
actually
pergola?
does, that shades the sun.
Okay.
So you still have the effect of being outside, but you have a little more of a shaded area. Then the part in between will be open like it is now, so you can sunbathe or have a party on the roof or whatever. And then we plan to have art on the roof as opposed to greenery, because in Oklahoma, rooftops get pretty hot. And so we felt like working with Allied Arts to create
Yes.
some wonderful artistic kind of effects on the roof would be great, especially at night. Maybe an opportunity to do some filming,
That's a good
off
idea,
of
like
the
a
side
movie
of the
off the
AT&T.
building. Sure.
Exactly, off that building. So those are some of the things we hope to do on the roof for the residents and
you
their
know all
friends.
about the growth of Oklahoma City, and this is just another element of it.
It is, and it's so exciting. Having lived downtown for a couple of years myself, I really wanted to do that so I could understand what I felt like was really needed by people when you live downtown. So I took that plunge and did it and love it. Living downtown is a blast.
It's got a good energy to it, doesn't it?
It does, and that energy is getting more and more and more exciting with the new things being added.
And you're putting in tall doors for those NBA players.
You bet, they're 8-foot doors. Thank you for remembering that. I appreciate that, Dave.
One last thing. What's the status and potential timeline of the Carnegie Center?
We're in the pre-sale situation right now, and I have to pre-sale 7 of the units. I have 2 sold. I have 3 that we're working towards the contract. So I need about 3 or 4 more of those to get under contract so that we can start the construction. We've already finished asbestos abatement. The building permit should be ready in about a week, and so then we are ready to rip. So the construction should be about a year. So by the fall of 2009, we should have happy campers, hopefully living or in the process of finishing out the interior of their spaces.
You know, by the end of next year, there's no telling what Oklahoma City could look like.
You are so visionary. That's exactly right.
That's the way we need to be, isn't it?
Yes.
Judy, thanks
we
for your
hope
time.
so. What a pleasure. I
Appreciate it.
appreciate the time today.
Let's see it.